It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I'm Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. This NBA season rocking right along, and we're loving every minute of it. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at the Celtics, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. Well, Boston had been in a bit of a rebuild since the end of the days of the Big Three. Last season, they got back into the postseason. Shaq, where do you see this team going in the next few years?
Well, they have great guards to build around, and they can continue to be big players in the free agency for the next few seasons. They got to make all the right moves. Their president, I played for him. He's a smart guy. He knows what he's doing.
You know what? I could see them trying to strive for the modern version of a lot of NBA.
The setting, Boston, Massachusetts, as we take a look at the lovely skyline of downtown. It's game time in Boston as the crowds look to cheer on the Celtics. Now for the Oklahoma City Thunder, they won their last contest, that game against the Knicks in New York. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
And they were really locked in from beyond the arc in that game. I mean, the results wouldn't have looked anything like it did had it not been for their ability from beyond.
Exactly. They were spraying home threes at a huge rate.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To the middle, here's Ibaka. Shot, no good. Oklahoma City on D. And it's Bradley off the drive. Johnson in the corner. Thomas kicks to Bradley. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Bradley's got the first basket of the game for the Celtics. And so here is Oklahoma City. Durant kicks to Freak. The pass to Ibaka. The rebound by Johnson. Outside Thomas. Johnson up top. The 11-footer. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night. Westbrook kicks to Cantor. Count the bucket.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And, guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays, and if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And that one's good. Freak.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Thomas inside. He's covered by Westbrook. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Turner's got his first basket. Boston on D. It's Westbrook with the drive. Plays it up and banks it in.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Now here's Freak, following the miss by Avery Bradley. Fades, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Johnson the screen. Turner against Durant, and it's Turner off the drive. Excellent D from Cantor.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Johnson the screen. Pass to Parks. He kicks it to Turner. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Parks. And too long on the shot.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Freak. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Cantor with it. Passes it to Ibaka. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ibaka's got his second basket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
There's the pick. Johnson dishes to Bradley. Back to Johnson. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Brad Stevens and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X-factor for them. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Westbrook with the jam. I mean, just beautiful.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. So it's the Celtics now. The Thunder making the shot. And Thomas, here we go. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Ibaka with the screen on Bradley. Dishes to Freak. Down low. Knocks it loose. Now here's Turner. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. Outside Thomas. Shoots from 14. Again, Thomas missing.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Let's see which big men have had the softest touch lately with this look at the leading field goal percentages among centers and power forwards. Number one, and of course, Enes Kanter.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands.
And here is Thomas following Russell Westbrook's three. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. The Thunder leading by 9. Westbrook with it. Now Thomas defending. Ibaka, the pass to Westbrook. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Thomas a screen. From past the arc. The rebound by Ibaka.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Down low, Turner with the steal. Bradley can't get it to go. Bradley's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Freak kicks to Durant. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now here's Turner. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Bradley. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 5 assists in the game. The Thunder leading by 10. Outside Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Here's Freak. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Turner. Offensive rebound. Good.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Here's Freak. Following the basket by Tyler Zeller. Cantor with a screen on Turner. Goes up to the stripe. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 8 points for Freak.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Here's where Boston sits right now, Kevin, in the current league rankings. 3rd in rebounds. Fast break points have come in bunches for them. Bushel baskets full. They're among the top 5 teams at scoring in transition.
And you look at their ferocious rebounding. They're imposing their will, and you can see the results. Their physicality is yielding tremendous dividends.
Now here's Thomas. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Sullinger. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 6 assists here tonight.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
To the inside. Durant dishes to Freak. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Thomas. 20 points for him last game against Atlanta.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Morrow, the pass to Freak. Oklahoma City moving it around. And here's Smart. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line. And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Thomas. He's averaging 19 points per game, 8 assists, and just over 2 steals. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. The Thunder leading by 11. Now Payne. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York. Durant kicks to Freak. Stolen by Smart. Here's Thomas. Pass to Crowder. Smart with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Oklahoma City. Inside, here's Durant, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Pick by Zeller. In the corner, Crowder with it. Shot clock at 5. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Durant dishes to Freak. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And that's 12 points for Freak.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now, here's Thomas. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Payne kicks to Morrow. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Freak passes to Adams. The dish now to Durant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Durant's got 8 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Thomas. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Picked by Zeller. Three-pointer. Thunder with the rebound.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Feeds to Morrow. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Thomas goes in. Puts it up from 12. The shot, no good.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that.
And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything, like all chores, pretty much 18 years of being rookie. That's pretty much all it is, and people just beat you up for no reason.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow, 18, that's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yep.
The Thunder leading by 14.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
To the middle. Here's Cantor. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist here tonight.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 54 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Payne's checked in. It's Durant with the drive. Singler for 3. Good. Singler's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Zeller, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
The Celtics have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Zeller will be at the line shooting 2.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Payne. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He dishes it to Freak.
Let's get the ball inside.
He feeds it to Payne. To the middle. Here's Freak. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Smart puts the pick in for Thomas. Zeller, a screen on Singler. Clock at 4. Crowder kicks to Johnson. Another shot. No luck. Excellent D from Cantor.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Pick by Zeller. And Thomas, here we go. At the elbow, Zeller. And Durant sends it back. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling for the victors.
Pick by Zeller. Thomas dishes to Zeller. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. 6 points for Tyler Zeller.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there, and he banks in the layup. Freak's got 16 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Zeller against Cantor. Zeller passes to Johnson. Kicks to Thomas. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. He's got 5.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Smart. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Thomas, no luck.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Pedal to the metal right now, really pushing it.
And 3 of their last 5 makes here coming in transition.
And he converts the layup. Thomas got 7 points here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Payne. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Here's Smart. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kevin Durant. An opportunity here to bring up a list of players that have been carrying their teams offensively for the last 10 games. The highest scoring small forwards in the league. Kevin Durant, 3rd.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
No good on the free throw. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Amir Johnson. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. So we can't get either to fall. Oklahoma City leading by 21. Payne kicks to Freak. To the paint. And the layup's good off the glass. Payne's got his second basket of the night.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Thomas kicks to Zeller. Zeller, a screen on Durant. Outside Thomas. There's the feed to Zeller. And it's blocked by Adams. And he gets it back. A shot by Zeller, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Now the pass to Durant. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
2 shots, gentlemen.
That's his first personal foul.
The Thunder have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Kevin Durant, 2 shots.
That's good from Durant. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Pick by Zeller. Now here's Thomas. He's guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end the run. But they get it back. Here's Crowder. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Thunder out in front, opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
All right, fellas, great job in the early going, but we've got to keep playing the same way. Keep this building out of it. If there's something I'd like to see us do as well.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and he's the ringleader of their offense. And what we saw in that first half with his ability to keep everybody involved is the reason why they're playing well.
And that's just the thing. I mean, he knows how to share the sugar. He makes sure everybody gets a touch, and that keeps the offense balanced and productive.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3. Turner passes to Parks. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
The Thunder leading by 23. Freak dishes to Ibaka. Inside. And that one's good.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
The Celtics shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Westbrook against Thomas. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Freak's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Westbrook drives in. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Thunder have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
2 shots.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Durant hits them both.
What a performance from Durant here. He has 14 points and 6 assists. You talk about being on. He's been it. Not even one missed shot so far.
This is superhuman stuff we're seeing today, guys.
Turner against Durant. Turner passes to Parks. The timely screen gave him a step, but he took it all the way.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Parks. Bradley drives in, drains it from 17 feet out. Bradley's got 10 points in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
That's tipped and taken away by Johnson. He kicks it to Thomas. Bradley with the ball. Out defended by Freak. Bradley can't get it to go.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Over to the left wing. Shot left block. It's Ibaka. That time on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming on the court are your Celtics dancers. Give it up.
And a look at how the Celtics performed over the last month here, Kevin. 4th in fast break points, 5th in steals, and they're in the top 10 in rebounding. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
And going back to their fast break numbers, their athleticism enables them to play that breakneck speed. But it takes discipline as well to keep the pedal on the metal, and that sets them apart.
Right side Bradley. Here's the teardrop. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Freak. Inside. And Canner throws it down.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Thomas against Westbrook. There's the pick. Looking to get back on track here. And Thomas with the lay-in. Good. Thomas got 9.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter.
This season in the NBA.
Rotate over and make
should have that shot in his arsenal, and these guys certainly do. Kevin Durant, number 1.
He is a sharpshooter, guys. I mean, no doubt about that. Just who you want roaming on the wing and waiting for the defense to fall asleep.
Well, you know what? The way he's been rolling from the three-point line, you can't go to sleep on him. And any defense that does needs to be reprimanded.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Thomas, here we go. No dice from 9 feet out. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Shot's good.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
David Lee checked in for Boston. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Morrow's checked in. Celtics have gone 7 of 11 from the line. And here now the Thunder.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here's Westbrook. 11 points in the game. Freak kicks to Durant. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
For Boston, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Thomas dishes to Lee. Pass to Bradley. They get it back. Hartz, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Bradley on the double team. Ibaka, the pass to Freak. And he gets it to go. Freak's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Dishes it to Lee. Outside Turner. And the pass to Parks. To the inside. Tries from 10. Bounces high off the rim and drops. The Thunder have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. And Ibaka slams it in.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Bradley. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And look at what Bradley has done so far. 10 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
For Boston, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
All right, now, take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Westbrook with it. Now Thomas defending. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Thomas kicks to Turner. Low block shot. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Turner's got 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Ibaka doing all kinds of things. He has 14 points and 2 blocks. He's come out at halftime on a roll.
You know, something really must have sparked him during that intermission.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Celtics making a switch here. Sullinger's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Ibaka hits both of them. The Celtics have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Picked by Lee. Bradley dishes to Thomas. Lee sets a screen for Bradley. Back to Thomas. 5 on the clock. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Westbrook. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. There's the dish to Freak.
Timeout. Start it.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud.
Looking now at some numbers for Turner. His last 10 games, he's averaging 7 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
Boston making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. Here's Ibaka. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Jared Sullinger.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Thunder haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Free throw good. Serge Ibaka. Smart's checked in for Thomas. He's perfect from the line this time. The Celtics shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Smart passes to Sullinger. Feeds to Bradley. Inside, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Here's Freak. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Freak's got 6 in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And Turner kicks to Sullinger. Now Bradley, 11 points in the game. It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second-chance points in the league. In fourth, the Celtics.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second-chance opportunities.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
For Boston, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Outside Bradley. Pick by Zeller. Smart puts the pick in for Turner. Here's Bradley. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see. Here we can get a look at Oklahoma City, Kevin, and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
All right, now, take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Jay Crowder's checked in for Boston. He's off on the second. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Bradley kicks to Smart. He dishes it to Sullinger. He feeds it to Crowder. Sullinger the screen. Just 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out. And Tyler Zeller on the bucket on the assist from Crowder. 8 points for Tyler Zeller.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And stolen by Zeller. And here comes the break. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Cleveland. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, there's the Celtics, 8 games out.
And, you know, for the Celtics, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
You know, you're right. They're not that far from being true contenders, but it doesn't look like this is the season for them to do so.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Crowder. And both free throws good from Crowder.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Smart dishes to Sullinger. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his second personal foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
That free throw good from Sullinger. Payne, he's checked in for the Thunder. Both free throws good from Sullinger.
You really have to like the work they put in at the free throw line here in the half. I mean, they've been really aggressive in drawing fouls, and then they've been able to knock down their free throws.
All alone. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pick by Zeller. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Payne kicks to Freak. Bradley on the double team. Knocked away. Adams. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Good on the second free throw. Boston shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. Outside Bradley. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Shape up. Shape up.
Ennis Cantor's checked in for Serge Ibaka.
Shape up. Shape up.
Ennis Cantor.
So it's Boston now. Sullinger the screen. Bradley can't get it to go.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Freak kicks to Payne. Hits the jumper in space. Payne's got 7.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Kicks it to Zeller. The feed to Bradley. Sullinger the screen. And it's Bradley off the drive. And there's Zeller. And that's good on the assist by Bradley. 10 points for Tyler Zeller.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
They get the rebound. Count that one.
Steven Adams.
He's got 7.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
It's Sullinger with the drive. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Morrow. The pass to Freak. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Freak's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. Sullinger outside. Pass to Zeller. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
The Celtics making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Waiters, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
At the line with 1 shot.
That one misses for Zeller. Oklahoma City shooting a mind-boggling 79% out the floor. Again, the Thunder score.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
The Celtics shooting not great, 40% for the game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Crowder kicks to Bradley. Out left to the wing. Here's Crowder. He has 5. 6 to shoot. Boston, no good that time either.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Every dime is a flake.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know.
These players can't hold us. It's the winner's race. Eating with cannon, ace at a table, no dinner plate. We the best.
Turner with it. David Lee is out there with Amir Johnson. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Hunter in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. Back to Turner. He kicks to Johnson. Unloads from 13. Nice jump shot. Good. Johnson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Boston. Now here's Payne. D right on him.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Can't hit. Now the Celtics take it the other way. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Passes to Rozier. Pass to Turner. Dishes it to Lee. takes the three, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Oklahoma City ball.
Olynyk is checked in for Amir Johnson.
Kelly Olynyk.
And here now the Thunder. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Now here's Payne. There's the pick. Down low. Deflects the pass. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Turner leading the charge. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Boston, Nick Collison at the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Turner. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Then for the Thunder, Durant comes in for Nick Collison. And Freak subbed in for Payne. Durant kicks to Freak. And there's the pass to Durant. Oklahoma City moving it around. And he gets it to go. And that's 28 points for Freak.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Pick by Zeller. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Singler passes to Freak. The dish to Adams. Outside Durant to the inside. Here's Freak. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. For Boston, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Johnson kicks to Thomas. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Thomas got 9 points now in just the second half.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
Pick by Zeller. Johnson kicks to Sullinger. No good from outside. The Thunder have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Outside Durant. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Johnson against Waiters. Johnson outside. Feeds it to Thomas. It's Sullinger with the drive. That's good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah. And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And when you play a team twice like these two will this season, always nice to win the first one as they'll go up 1-0 in the season series against the Celtics.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
So it's the Celtics now. Johnson outside. Pick by Zeller. Raiders against Thomas. And that one comes up a bit short. And here's Freak. Singler dishes to Durant. He feeds it to Freak. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, tonight you factored into this game with both your scoring and your passing. How big a factor was ball movement in this win?
Oh, it was huge, no doubt. I mean, we know we're at our best when we keep the defense constantly in motion. And you do that by moving the ball around. Because if you don't do that, you don't win games.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the chart. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
He was completely in sync with the whole team tonight. And you can see that in the assist numbers, which were spectacular, I might add. It's hard to imagine him having a better night passing the basketball. Man.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night. And we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
it.